Hello and welcome back to Waking Up. So, since my last video, I have been quite busy setting up my little base here. I have brought my mushrooms over, and I have started breeding them, so I've got quite a few now. I've also moved my farm over, so I've got plenty of things growing. I can do some brewing using all of my nether wart. I have some potatoes, some wheat, some cactus growing. I'm not quite sure what use cactus is going to be. And for some reason I have a creeper over here. And over here I've got all of my storage. So I've got like farming stuff, blocks, weapons, armor and tools, construction, railways, ingredients and potions. I've brought my brewing stand over, my crafting table and my furnace. And my enchantment table is finally set up, so I can do some enchanting at last. But first of all, I think I want to sort this victory monument out. So let's put some wool down. We have some white wool, and some orange wool, and some magenta wool. So that's my first 4 pieces of wool down. Getting somewhere. And my chapter monument. I have my lucid dreaming, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, 4, 5 and 6 is already in there. And I've also got my iron block, which I can put down here. Perfect. So there we go. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with the redstone ore actually. Yeah, that one's going to be interesting. But there we go. Okay, I've stocked up on torches, and I've got my potions, some food. Pretty much everything I need, I think. And one last thing I did want to do before moving on is show you my railway. This goes all the way back to my old base. I guess I can quickly take you for a ride. It's not particularly interesting, it's just very loud. So bear with the noise. I'll try and reduce the volume if it's too loud while I'm editing. So here we go. So this will take me all the way back to my old base. I cleared out the iron from over there as well. And I've put up a couple of markers down here. There is a torch over here, or a couple of torches, because I can hear things through that wall. Don't know whether you heard that zombie then. But there's something through this wall, and I'm not sure what it is. So I might check that out at some point. I even ran all the way back to my original spawn point, and cleared out some of the chests there. I had some backup weapons and tools, which I left behind. And this is where my old base used to be. So that's my zombie spawner grindy thing. And this is where my chests were, and my farming and my mushrooms were up here. So it's all completely gone now. So I've got little reason to come back anymore, which is good. Now what I might do while I'm here is go by foot and quickly check out what these noises are about, because there's obviously something through these walls, but I'm not sure what. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to mine through to them, but I'm curious now as to what is over there. So let's take a quick look. Now there's somewhere here. I can hear them through this wall. Right here. So I might mine through, see what I can see. Right, okay, so I can't get through to that. So I guess I can block that off. That might well be the same over here, where I could hear stuff. can hear skeletons or something through here. And more zombies. Yep. Okay, so I'm obviously not supposed to go through there yet. So, that's fine. I was just curious as to what the noise was about. And I did notice one more thing when I was building my railway. Oh, frame rate issues. And that is, there's, I think, something down there. Now, how on earth am I supposed to get to that? I guess I could build a stairway down. Although I'm wondering if it's going to be easier to just mine downwards from up here and go straight down here or something. So I might try that. Now the first rule in Minecraft is never dig downwards, and I should get a new pick actually. I don't want to get halfway down and get stuck. So I cleared a lot of the sand out, and there was some iron blocks in here which I've collected, and I believe that I started cooking them, so they should be ready by now, so I can make some iron armor. Yep, so I got 21 iron ingots from that. I can put that with the rest of my iron. I've got 3 from zombies, so I'm up to 24 now. And I've still got my spawn mushroom eggs. I managed to get another mushroom from the, what's it called? Cave of, Grove of Shrooms. That's the one. Oh, wow. Couldn't think of the name. So I managed to get another mushroom from there, so I managed to save my mushroom eggs. And now these are breeding, so I've got infinite food and infinite leather, which is great. But for now, let's go and check out that light. So weapons, armor and tools, I've got lots of stuff in here. I guess I can use up my golden pick. I'd like to get that out of the way. And I'll bring a spare just in case. And I've like, this golden sword was right next to my original spawn point, right where I started the game. So I went all the way back and got that. I didn't run into anything dangerous, otherwise I would have recorded it. So, not much interesting, but some backup tools and weapons, always a good thing. Actually, before I move on and go and check that light out, one thing I haven't done yet, which is quite silly of me, is I haven't made a bed. Why haven't I made a bed yet? If I die, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'll have a long way to go to get back to my stuff. Assuming I can get back to my stuff, so I'm going to make it a bit easier by making myself a bed and sleeping. If I can. I don't know why I made 4 bits of wool. Don't need 4. Okay, there's a bed. So I can throw this spare piece of wool in here. I don't need it. I'm not going to cheat and try and make another piece of coloured wool for the victory monument. No fun in cheating. So I guess I can put my bed anywhere. I'll put it here. And I can't sleep. So I'm assuming it's daytime. So let's go and check out this light anyway, which is just down this path, and I've left my minecart all the way back at my old base. I'm still getting the occasional thing spawning in there. I've tried to light it up the best I can, but they just keep spawning, so that's fine. Okay, let's go down. I don't want to dig straight down, because I'll probably end up in the abyss or something. I guess I can stick a torch up there. So this gold pick is nearly gone already. Really doesn't last very long. I've also got this wooden pickaxe, which is my super speedy diggy thing. It looks like there's something there. Or not. Maybe I just mined a bit faster than I thought. Okay. So here's the lapis block. So I think I've found where I want to be. Let's drop in. Oh, chapter 7. Well, that worked out quite well, didn't it? Okay, so I'll take that with me. And now I've got to try and get back out. And I think the easiest way is going to be the way I came in. Might as well take that glowstone dust. So I guess I can just build straight up like this. Collect those blocks. Why not? Excellent. So that works out quite well. I'm a bit worried about some of these holes down here because they go straight down to the abyss, so I might try and block them off if I can without dying. I'm not a huge fan of dying personally. Okay, that's safe enough. I can't go down there. Just block all of these off. I don't want any risk of me falling into the abyss. Nearly done, just a couple more. And that one's safe. Okay, so let's go and get my minecart back. Not that I think it's particularly important at this point. I've got very little reason to come back to this old base. However, the railway did save me a lot of time moving all of my stuff, so it was worth building. However, I've got little use for it now, so I guess I could dig all of this up if I needed more rail, but I have got a lot back at my base, so it's not a huge issue. But I have the option there if I need it. Okay, so here's my minecart. Jump in, press the button. Oh, I missed the button. Press the button, and we're off. I don't like how the minecart judders like that. That's really annoying, and it gets very loud. They seem to have a problem with the volume getting louder and louder, on the minecart. It's quite strange. But I can't complain, it has saved me a lot of time. So, back up here at my new base. I guess I can quickly show some other things I've been doing before I move on. I really need to make some armor before I do anything though. I think that's going to be a priority, and I can do some enchanting as well. So I dug out quite a lot of this sand that was down here. I was wondering if there was anything down there, and there wasn't. And I also took out some of this gravel for the same reason. I was wondering if there was anything around here, but I couldn't find anything, and I decided not to bother taking the whole lot out. It would take me forever. And I blocked this off because I was getting things spawning in here, and they were jumping down to me while I was building my railway down there. and I didn't like that, so I blocked that off as well. So it's been quite time consuming, but I haven't actually done very much. I haven't got very far, made any progress. I've simply been moving my stuff really and collecting a few resources, doing some breeding. I'm trying to keep on top of my potatoes because I can stack my potatoes up to 64 baked potatoes, and that's obviously, you know, much easier to carry around than my mushroom stew, which doesn't stack, and my steaks. Of course, I have a limited supply. With a mushroom stew, I can take mushrooms with me, so I can keep topping up the bowl. The only problem with that is I've got to carry the bowl around and 2 mushrooms, so that's 3 slots being used up just for food. Whereas with my baked potatoes, if I can get a stack of 64 and take that around, it's going to take up 1 slot and it's going to give me a lot of food. Oh, and I also got some more dirt, which I haven't actually used yet. I know I spent a lot of time and effort trying to get it from the Grove of Shrooms. However, I haven't really used it yet. I could expand this farm area out. I can plant some carrots and some more wheat, some more potatoes. I believe I've got a melon seed as well in here. Yeah, I've got some melon seeds. So there's a few things that I can plant that I haven't done yet. I've actually got some more sugarcane here. With that I can make sugar and paper. However, I've already got my enchantment table set up with all the books I need for level 30 enchantments, which are the maximum at the moment. And I've got 64 sugar here. So these are all my potion ingredients anyway. However, I've got quite a few potions ready, and I've also got 40 botlow enchanting, so that's going to give me quite a few levels for enchanting as well, which is going to be fun. But at the moment I don't have any armour on, so I've got all of this gold stuff. I guess I could use that, but it's going to die very quickly. I've also got some chain and some leather, but again they're going to not last very long. So my other option is to make leather, and I've got some iron. I kind of want to save the iron though, if I can. And I've still got this nice diamond sword, so I think I'm going to keep hold of that for now. But I guess what I can do now is I can put this sign away in the chest. I don't need to carry that around. In my ingredients I've got glowstone dust. I can put that away. There's my wood. Got some more wood there. I believe I put that in blocks. Yep. So I've got a bit more wood there. And in food, which is this chest over here, I was keeping my golden apples. So I think that's about it really. Oh, I need to put my chapter on the victory monument. That would help, wouldn't it? So that's chapter 7. Excellent. So we're doing really well there. Can I sleep yet? Yes, excellent. There we go. So now my spawn point is set here. So if I die, I will spawn back here, which is going to save me a lot of time and effort, as opposed to going back all the way back to the original spawn point and running all the way through my old base along the railway. That would take forever and I'd lose all my stuff. But now I'll spawn here and I can quickly run back and hopefully recover some of, if not all of my stuff. So let's grab some food. And I guess I can do some enchanting. I'm not sure what to enchant. I might even save it and see what else I can get. These iron swords would be nice, but I really like my diamond sword at the moment, so I'm going to keep hold of that, I think. I guess I can just wear some of this armour for now, and when this is worn out I can use up my chain. I can enchant that if I need to, and then I've got leather armour, but I'm hoping I can come across some more better armour. Some iron would be nice. I can make some with my iron ingots, and I've still got my 2 spawners down here. I actually placed a door here just in case they decided to spawn. So what I could do is get rid of all of these doors and knock out a few torches, and I can use these 2 spawners. So I've got another one over here. I can use those 2 spawners to grind for experience and maybe some iron equipment or iron ingots. But at the moment I've got no real need to do that. I'm doing quite well, I think. So I'm going to put my armour on, and I think I'm more or less ready to move on. I need to be careful with this wooden pickaxe because I try and hit one block and I end up knocking out 2 or 3, and it's going to be quite dangerous if there's silverfish around, so I do need to be careful with that. Although it is very useful for spawners because it just cuts straight through them, so I don't have to stand there hacking at it while things are spawning. So it's quite useful, I think, for spawners, but I need to be careful in other situations. But I'll take it with me. And I think that's about it, to be honest. I think I'm ready to move on. I really would like more potatoes and cook up what I've got, and then hopefully I can save some slots on food, because that's been taking up a lot of space lately. And I can maybe collect, well, I've got quite a bit of coal, but I was thinking back up for torches and cooking, and I've got plenty of wood, but I like to take some with me so that I can make some more torches or tools if I need to. But I think I'm pretty much ready to move on to the next intersection, which is just down here, through this area here. I'm not sure what to expect from those areas. Yeah, see, I've got things spawning down here still. It's really strange. I guess I've got dark patches, but I wasn't expecting so much to spawn. But yeah, that's not particularly dangerous. I can fight my way through them, and the intersection is just down that passageway there. So I'm going to carry on farming, I think, for a little bit until I'm satisfied and I'm ready to move on. And I'll see you back at the intersection in my next video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.